Hello, and welcome to a new episode of NewsDay McDaniel. I'm Andy Junquera.
And I'm Will Rookwood. Our top story this week.
A new class is being offered this semester through the Science Department. The class, Chemistry of Consumer Products, explores the use of commercial products and how they impact the planet. Dr. Michael Pullen says that he created a course to give people of any background knowledge on the many environmental concerns our world faces and views news sources we get about the environment through a critical eye. As the class counts as a scientific inquiry credit to the McDaniel Plan, there's a variety of different students taking the course. I decided to take this course as it seems like a great way to debate new solutions to pollution and how to live a greater life. State senior chemistry and biology major Lavina Sherrill. Meanwhile, sophomore ASL major Marley Wilson says, "To be honest, I took the class because I needed to fill the McDaniel Plan requirement, but I also hope to gain more love of science in general, which I think I already have in this course." So far, the course is only offered in the spring, but given the enthusiasm current students have for it, the new course is likely to have a wider availability for students in the future.
Residents of garden apartments have been dealing with an ongoing situation with their trash disposal. Amy Goldberg, resident of Gardens Apartments, says, "I've been noticed that over the weekend the dumpsters tend to overflow. By Sunday afternoon, it's really bad. There's sometimes trash on the ground outside of the bin." RA of Gardens Apartment 159, Jazz Spencer, has also noticed the dumpster is constantly getting full. Spencer has received complaints from roommates and friends about it. Regarding the dumpster, Spencer adds, "It stings very badly." Tim Simmons, housekeeping manager, says the dumpster outside Garden Apartment is emptied on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday schedule. He speculates that the dumpster fills up over the weekend because it's the longest period between pickups.
Associate Professor of English Paul Joseph Sajak published his first book in Cambridge University Press. Sajak's book, Emotion, the Self in Renaissance Literature, Reforming Content, is research on early modern contempt through English Renaissance literature. According to Sajak, I restarted this book in 2017 and I finished and sent it to the publisher in 2020. Then in 2021, I got a response saying it was approved and that they wanted to release it. Sajak's book was published in December 2022 by Cambridge University's Press. According to the director of the Writing Center and lecturer in English, Vanessa Floranovsky, this is a big deal because not a lot of professors get their work published, and not a lot get their work published by Cambridge University's Press, especially for your first book. English professor and chairman Robert Cahur says Paul Sajak's not only his first book published after a graduate school, but he also got it published by the most pristine press in the world. It blows my mind and we are so proud of him. Now we go on to NewsDay's correspondent Nia Guiñoz-Kernick for a commentary about the film The Pope's Exorcist.
The first trailer to the upcoming Russell Crowe film, The Pope's Exorcist, based on true events, came out on February 2nd, aka Ash Wednesday. Crowe plays the real-life Father Gabriele Armot, who was the chief exorcist at the Vatican from the 1970s till his death in 2016. He was known for having performed an estimated 160,000 exorcisms. With the film set to be in theaters April 14th of this year, it's getting tiring to continue seeing movies about demonic possession in which religion is the only solution to what a possessed victim is experiencing. Prior movies like The Exorcist and the Conjuring franchise all have a conservative outcome. In all these movies, science is always seen as being incorrect and wrong, while religion and the grace of God is correct. With the new Pope's Exorcist being based on a real person who believed he saw the devil in anything from the Harry Potter books to practicing yoga to women, it's completely inappropriate for this kind of movie to come out this year, or at all for that matter. Supernatural thrills aside, these kind of horror movies inadvertently pander to conservative audiences who believe they are righteous in their religion. Unfortunately, the film also demonizes children and women in the trailer alone, catering to the idea that women and girls are easier victims of demonic possession, and that children growing up and going through puberty is sinful. I believe it is about time for movies about demonic possession like this to end. By making a sexist bigot with laughable beliefs about pop culture the main character, it makes the audience sympathize with his outdated motives, actions, and beliefs. My only hope now is that come the 14th of April, the backlash and upheaval in reaction to the film is minimal.
Thanks, Nia. A screening of the documentary Eternal Harvest will be shown soon in the Decker Auditorium. The film hopes to educate people about the Vietnam War. Although emails were sent out broadcasting the event, many people are unaware of the screening. Nia Hooker, who works at ODI, explains that she had no idea the event was taking place. Chloe Timmons, a student who is passionate about learning from films, says, "I am hoping to attend the documentary film series." The same student admits that she checks her emails frequently and often looks through the daily announcement. Nia says that she most likely missed it because she only checks her emails every other day. The film is largely advertised through campus announcements, which is put out the day before. Everyone interested in attending the film documentary can head down to Decker Auditorium on March 2nd.
Green Terror programs have been a big hit on campus this year. Vice President Julia Herlock says students seem to be enjoying every event we've had this semester. Being a student-run organization, it allows us to truly know and understand what students want and need on campus. This week we had a taco truck come along with a mobile smash room. Student Gabby Coher says the smash room was well-timed with midterm exams approaching. I have been feeling very stressed. Being able to write my feelings on a plate and break it helped relieve that stress. Student Olivia McDermott says, I stressed out when midterms and final exams week approach, and the school seems to forget how stressed and busy we are. The smash room that Green Terror programs had was perfect, and I did not have to wait in a long line, so I was able to go in between classes. For more information about Green Terror programs and upcoming events, visit Instagram at GTP McDaniel.
It is that time of year when the players play their last home opener and freshmen play in their very first ever on the Hill. This past Saturday, the men's lacrosse team had their home open against Lincoln, which they prevailed with an 11-9 win. When asking head coach T.C. DeBartolo on his thoughts and what he is looking forward to this season, he says, looking forward to see the dedication from the young guys coming in and seeing the progress from our last year. Senior Nick Delorius, who'd played in his final home opener with the team, said he is very sad to see his career come to an end, and it is bittersweet feeling knowing that it's his last home opener. He also says he is looking forward to being more competitive in conference play and being able to hopefully make the playoffs. Freshman Finn Borucci, who started in his first home opener, said he was looking forward to playing in his first home opener and seeing how the atmosphere for a home game was going to be. When asked why he chose to come to McDaniel, he said the ultimate decision was so he could follow in his family's footsteps and be another member of the Green Terror lacrosse team in the family. As the men's lacrosse team continues their season, to see when future home games are, visit McDaniel Athletics website.
Every semester, the Charge Club is looking for new members to join and be more involved within the community. According to the senior secretary of the club, Samantha Hebron, it is a good way to make new friends and get to work out during school at least twice a week with a group of people from our McDaniel community. Not only do members get to meet new people, but at the same time, they get to participate in different activities. According to an ex-member of the club, Jocelyn Duman, says, I got to participate in various activities such as spin class, yoga, Zumba, and strength training, which allowed me to stay motivated and active throughout the week. Charge is not only a club that can benefit you while being at school, but it can also be in the long run. According to a CURT member, Jessica Millard, this can keep you on a steady routine of working out and becoming healthy throughout your journey while teaching you how to deal with a great amount of accountability.
Students who have a passion for or want to learn more about the game of chess have a platform to do so at McDaniel's Chess Club. The Chess Club has reminded most quite over the last year, with only a small handful of attendees on an average. However, the prizes are now in play, and the club is starting to expand in both members and scale. Sophomore Nate Turan says most meetings average about 5 to 6 people, maybe 8 on a really good day. Turan adds, it is a great stress-relieving club for people to come and enjoy, and that no specific skill level is needed. Anybody can come. The club's meetings have changed from Fridays to Wednesdays and are now in Hill Hall. President of the club, Dylan Hughes, says the club has been active for about 2 years now, and we recently changed our hours to accommodate new attendings, adding that the meeting on March 2nd had a spike in attendance compared to most others, probably because of the word of mouth and people inviting friends to come along. On the inauguration of the club's new meeting time and location on Wednesday, March 2nd, President Dylan Hughes announced that the club aims to send a delegation to the Maryland Chess Association's 68th Annual Maryland Open held in Rockville. Vice President of the club, Kevin Aquino, says that we think this tournament will be important for growing the club because it will put our name out there more. Aquino asks, if this year goes by well, we hope to expand our delegation for future years and possibly travel to other tournaments. For more information, follow the club on Instagram and visit a meeting on Wednesdays at 4.
McDaniel's improvisation troupe, Danger Sauce, held audition Sunday, February 26. Jordan Green, the group's president, said there is usually a good turnout for the auditions and look forward to finding potential new members. Kylie Baker, a longtime member, shared Green's sentiments and said Danger Sauce added 2 members last semester and expects to have fun at the auditions. Baden Blackburn, one of the newest members, that said that being part of Danger Sauce has given him a way to express himself and get out of his comfort zone.
That's all for this week. From NewsDay McDaniel, I'm Andy Junquera.
And I'm Will Rickwood. Stay tuned each week for all your up-to-date campus news and commentaries.
NewsDay McDaniel! Yeah!